it is really important. These are the Module 14 Part 1 notes. This is page 3. As we go through, that we can identify whether we're dealing with a mean or a proportion. So example 1 here just has some scenarios we are going to identify as a mean or proportion. This might be a nice time to pause the recording, go ahead and take a shot at these, and then come back and compare your answers with mine. Make sure that you are comfortable identifying mean versus proportion. Okay. So number 1, we have a survey question. Do you believe in capital punishment? Yes or no? We are definitely going to have a proportion there. We're going to take a look at the proportion of our sample that said yes or said no. A mean would not really make any sense. 2, we have a statement. Over 7% of people are afraid of heights. That is going to be a proportion. 7%, that's number, the actual number would be different if I had a sample of 100 or 200 or 500. So we are comparing the proportions within a population or samples. 3, how long in minutes is your commute to school? That is going to be a mean. That is going to be different for different people. We're going to be able to take the average of those numbers. Number 4, how many pets do you have? Again, that is going to be a mean. We are going to have numbers 0, 1, 2, 17, whatever. We could take an average of that and figure out what is the average number of pets that people have. 5, in an average hour, there are over 61,000 Americans airborne over the U.S. Again, that is going to be a mean. Okay, some are going to be over 61,000, some are going to be under. We could average those if we needed to find air travel during a certain hour. Number 6, do you live alone? Yes or no? That is going to be a proportion. Number 7, what flavor of ice cream do you like? We've got chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or none of these. That is going to be a proportion. 8, the average weight of an offensive lineman, high school football player, is 273 pounds. That will be a mean. We can average those weights. 9, what color is your car? White, brown, red, blue, tan, gray, black, green, or other. Proportion. 10, a bag of M&Ms contains 20% orange candies. That is a proportion. We are not counting specific number of orange candies. We are looking at the proportion in that whole bag. 11, a bag of M&Ms weighs on average 0.88 grams. That is going to be a mean. 12, how many ounces of soda pop did you drink yesterday? Who says soda pop? But whatever. Mean. 13, did you vote in the most recent election? Yes or no? Proportion. 14, a new baby usually deprives each of its parents around 375 hours of sleep in the first year. That is a mean. We can average those. 15, how many keys do you carry around with you? Mean. We can average the number of keys that people carry around. Even though the answer is going to be a discrete value, people carry 1 or 2 or 4 or 7 keys around. Once we average that, chances are we will get a decimal. That is okay. 16, in a recent study, it was found that 10% of college students take more than 18 credits per semester. There's a proportion. 17, human eye blinks an average of 4,200,000 times a year. Mean. 18, favorite pizza topping. That would be our proportion. No way I can average pepperoni and black olive and mushroom. 19, on average, 100 people choke to death on ballpoint pens each year. Morbid, but that's a mean. 12, have you ever been injured by jewelry? Yes or no? That is a proportion. 21, the resulting statistic will be a mean if we have numerical data. Where the average makes sense. We're going to have a proportion if we have categorical data. Or we are dealing with percentages, for the most part.